If you are in Nigeria and your salary is between 50 to 100,000 naira, come, let me teach you exactly what you can do to improve your finance in the next 6 months. All right. I know we are running to the second half of the year, and many a times I've had people who said to me that they have read books, they have listened to different speakers who says that one of the fastest way to become financially free or to improve your finance is to invest or save. And all of these principles are quite the truth. But what you do not get is how can you domesticate this to your own condition? A finance coach is going to tell somebody who has a million naira or who has 500,000 naira salary to also save and invest. And likewise, the same principle applies to those who earn 50,000 to 100,000. But domesticating this principle will actually help you to get the desired results. All right, so here is what I think you should do. Number one, if you want to attain financial freedom, the mindset, the culture has to begin from when you are still financially broke. Are you getting it? To move from being broke to a financial stability, you have to learn some certain things, and that is what I'm about to teach you in this video. All right, that being said, there are 5 different accounts that you should have even when you are broke. And I'm not talking about whether you have money in them or you do not have money in them. I'm saying that these accounts are very important that you have them as a structure that guides your heart, that guides your financial character. The number one account is your expense account. Your expense account is that account where you spend all of your monthly income, your monthly expenses, the things you want to buy, groceries, buying clothes, making your hair, and do all of those things, your transportation to work. It is in your expense account that you spend all of that. And expense account is the usual account that we have in the bank, which is called the savings account. I have always been saying it that that account is saving nobody. There's never been a time you try to save in the account and it's really safe. All right. For me, I use the account as my expense account. The second account that you should have is your investment account, and this is very, very important. Remember that it is contradictory to think that you want to save and invest, but yet your money or your income is very small. But the truth of the matter is that no matter how small it is, you should save. You should still save maybe 1,000 naira, maybe 2,000, depending on your salary, depending on what you're able to save. But what I recommend is that in your expense account, you put 50% of your income there. And then in your investment account, you put at least minimum 10% into that account. If you can do much better, fantastic. Of course, there is a need to improve it in the future. The third account that you should have is your emergency account. Now, what do you do with your emergency account? That's the account where you pay your hospital bills. For example, you didn't know that you are going to fall sick in the course of the month, but then you did, and you had to go buy drugs. Okay, those are emergency expenses. Or you didn't know that your mother would fall sick, or you never knew your phone was going to go bad, but eventually it did. So you should be able to do those expenses from your emergency account. All right. The fourth account that you should have is your recreational account. That's the account where you flex. That's the account where you go buy shawarma, you go buy, all of these things that you love to eat. Maybe you want to go see a movie or you want to hang out with some friends. That's the account where you spend those money. And of course, I still recommend that you put minimum 10% into that account. All right. And the last account, which is also very important, is your charity account. I know that even in the state of being broke, there are a lot of people who are looking up to you as though you are rich and as though you can help them financially. And so I recommend that you also have this account. Now, it doesn't matter if you have money in this account, but you need to put this structure around your life starting from now. All right. So out of these 5 accounts, which do I recommend that can help you to improve your financial life in the next 6 months? I recommend that you have your expense account. That's number one. And I also recommend that you have your investment account. Now, I want to talk briefly more about investment account and what it can do for you and how you can actually use that account to scale your life financially, whether you are an employee or you are a self-employed or you are just starting out wanting to make money online or just to improve your financial life, generally. All right, what should you do? For example, if you are earning 50,000 naira in a month, your 10% into the investment account definitely is going to be like 5,000 naira. So somebody is going to ask me, what can you use 5,000 naira to do? Should you go invest in the real estate or should you buy crypto of 5,000? So many of these opportunities, a lot of people are actually looking at. But for me, here is what I recommend. I recommend that every month you use 5,000 naira equivalent to invest in yourself. Now write this down. The only investment that you can do in your that will give you 1,000, even 10,000% ROI is the investment you do in yourself. All right. Every month, I recommend that the 5,000 naira, you should have a budget, maybe like a 2,000 naira. You want to buy a book this month, 2,000 naira book. That's an investment. You have 3,000 naira left in the account. Next month, you saw an online course which is you feel is going to improve your life, and then somebody is doing that trading, maybe like 3,000 or 5,000 naira. You also have an extra 5,000, added to the 3,000 you had left for the last month. I recommend that you can attend that seminar or buy that course. And sometimes there are months that you just feel like I want to make money by myself, or I recommend that you use your 5,000 to buy enough internet data that you can use to learn from YouTube. So many of you have skills and minds that you want to learn, so you can actually use this little investment, focusing on developing yourself for 2 months and daring to take action. I tell you, you will be glad that you actually invest this in yourself. You know what is going to happen? Even if you are an employee, you could have probably added more certifications, all right, by merely learning online or learning from people the right certificate that you can add to your portfolio, and then your skills in the office can improve. And if you are a self-employed, by surfing the internet or learning or attending seminars, you probably would have connected with somebody who can help your destiny. You probably would have had more collaboration. You'll be able to also maybe create new products for your online business or whatever that you want to do. And at the end of the day, everything is going to give you an opportunity to make more money. All right. So by the time you start making maybe 150,000 to 50,000 naira, you can now have more to increase your investment account and say, okay, every month out of the 250,000 that I'm earning, I'll be able to drop 50,000 naira, for a bigger investment portfolio. And then going forward, you can begin to improve yourself and your life like that. I hope this secret really works for you. But for me, that's exactly what I do every month. I have a budget for my personal investment. That's for to invest in my life, all right? Until my income grows, then I continue to invest in myself. When I know that I have the money to invest in real estate, I'll definitely do that. Until the next time when I bring you this value, make sure that you like this video, share this video with your friends, share with your family, make them understand that these things are very, very important. The only investments that can give you a million ROI in the space of time, 10,000% ROI, is the investments that you invest in yourself. So today, I encourage you, invest in yourself. I'll see you again. My name is Toby Nigeria, and I am your finance and sales strategist coach. Thank you very much.